Nice. As everything turns out, nice. NVIDIA broadcast, you need to turn on faster. Yo, what is going on, everyone? What up, what up? It is another, it is definitely hump day. Yeah. Half your week is done and over with. Hope you guys got out there this beginning of the week and crushed it. Fucking always got to crush it every fucking day. You know, you get up and get after it. Uh, so, today, going with more of the theme of death by volume. Today is back day. Yesterday was shoulder day. So, I mean, these are what they call bro sets, but we are going to be doing the bro sets to extremes. I mean, it's like I'm actually getting some gains off of this. I have to say. I mean, even my forearms are getting a little bit more muscular. They're not getting as wiped out by lifting weights now. Usually, my forearms would be just absolutely wiped. So I feel pretty good, you know. But and so today, be like I said, it's gonna be death by back. So if my back is uh, having issues, we're about to go make it a whole lot worse, right? So we're gonna start off with the most extreme thing I've ever done. If you guys aren't familiar with it, I'm gonna be doing what they call century sets. So my century sets are gonna start off as one arm rows. 10 sets of 10 back to back, guys. Yeah, I said it. 10 sets of 10 back to back. FA and the Chizity chat on that one, guys. Yo. Definitely smash that Lizzie like button if you're just sliding on in here. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Share this out on your favorite social media. Help me stay accountable to myself. That's what this is all about. So after we do that, we're going to do bent over rows with what they call a rest pause. So basically, you do 20 reps, or you start off with a weight that you can do for at least 20 reps. And then after that, you put that weight down, take a couple of breaths, pick that weight back up, and bang out if you can get up to 20. If you can't, that's fine. You go to failure, and if you fail to bring it up, you set that weight back down, give yourself 3 more breaths, and then you do it again. And I don't care if you do 3 more reps and fart and call it a day. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. But hopefully you're not farting while I wouldn't trust that fart while doing this. It might be more productive than you actually anticipated. So be careful with this. It might ruin your day. So I'm gonna, and then right after that, we're gonna do 2 sets of deadlifts for 30 reps. And then we are going to do another century set. We're gonna do some shrugs, or as your mom's, it's like sitting there going, your kid and you going, I don't know. I don't know. I was playing around with the wife, like sitting there chit chatting and stuff, and it's like I was sitting here and going, yeah, you just sit here, go like this, get yourself a little bench press, bring it down, and bring it into an I don't know. It was just like that little child in me came out going, and your mom said that doing, shrugging your shoulders has absolutely no benefit. Well, she was only partially right. No benefit for the conversation you were having, yes. Benefit to your body, oh yes. Because that's one of the exercises for your traps. And to make it a little bit nicer, you can bring it into your traps and your delts. Your posterior delt into your trap by sitting there. You lean a little bit forward. You tilt your head forward, kind of like looking down. And then when you do your shrugs, you kind of bring them up and back a little bit. Kind of pinch those shoulder blades together, and then you get a little bit more muscle activation off of it. And I don't know, it's like whatever you feel more connected with. I mean, if you just want to bring them straight up, you're going to keep it purely in the traps. If you kind of bring it up and finish with a back moving backwards. It feels like I'm getting a more of a better range of motion. It's not like your posterior delts, or even if it activates a little bit in your rhomboid by sitting there and pinching your shoulders back. It's not negating you shrugging your shoulders up, so it's not helping with that motion. So you haven't stopped the connection into your traps. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of joint movement here. So we're going to do pretty much, we're just going to try to bring our shoulders into the range of motion. And this also helps wake up all the connecting muscles in your shoulder going into your back. You don't have to do this weighted in any way, shape, or form. You're just kind of just bringing yourself through a range of motion, just kind of waking up all the muscles. It's like some people can work out on a cold muscle. My body, with the extreme working out that I've been doing with all of this last week and this week, I'm finding that my body is a little unhappy in at least my shoulder joint about waking up and just going at it. My shoulder fucking sucks. Okay, let's just be real with it. So that's some of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm slowly correcting this. Slowly, but last week I popped the shoulder a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to positioning in my elbows, and it just separated a little bit, came back together. It's been fine, motion wise. I mean, it's just that I can feel it in the joint a little bit. So there's certain muscle areas where I can feel it, where, everything kind of hyperextended a little bit. And it will be aggravated, but as long as I'm paying attention to what is being aggravated, I think I'll be good. So let's go ahead. Let's wake up my muscles here. Of course, I did my 3.5 miles this morning. It's like between 3.2 and 3.5, depending on if I actually walk all the way down to the lake or not, and then back to my truck. Yeah, I didn't do that today. It's a little cold out there. It's a little snowy, so I shortcut a little bit. Yo, what up, Crypto Craig? What's going on, my dude? So I'm gonna go ahead. It's not a bad idea to get your a lot of if you see people with pre-workout drinks and stuff like that, it's basically natural caffeines and B vitamins. So it's just enough to wake you up, give you a nice, good, clean burst of energy, and allows you to finish off all your sets. And with all the B vitamins and stuff like that that I've got in my Relive drink here, that it also helps get me to really start breaking a good sweat, and that's another thing that I like to do. Helps, the more you sweat, the more toxins you get out of your body, and that's just a proven fact. Just watching the shit show in the market, Jesus. Oh yeah. I have not even paid a single. I paid attention to it. I try not to. I'm in denial a little bit here. But yeah, this might be the most painful thing I'm going to be experiencing trying to set up a fucking business. Oh my God. We're about to find out how good I positioned myself here. So, yeah, I had a feeling it was going to roll over. There's a lot of people talking about shorting it to 15.5. What's gone on in the crypto market is something that none of us could possibly have predicted at this moment. So, all we could do is just keep doing, just stay in the course of what we're already doing, what we're already building. You know, this is the time where you get quiet, put your head down, and start building. You don't need, in a market like this, you don't need friends. You just need to have a good, like a good group of people around you that can help you build. You know, you don't even have to be friends with these groups of people. You know, as long as everybody's got that common goal and they're able to completely communicate with each other and work together and just fucking build. That's what these markets are really good for. And during these markets, it's also good to build some muscle. So let's get into it. You like that little segue? I thought that was actually kind of cool. So most of what I'm going to be doing here, I've got a bunch of weights already set out. So for my one arm rows, it's going to be 10, 10, 10. Oh, I got somebody. Oh yeah. Woo! The Wi-Fi's tires will be here. Trying to get the Wi-Fi some good new tires, guys. So yeah. When you're doing your one arm rows, just kind of get yourself into a nice little position. Position your arm, your elbow right above your knee. Use the pad. You know, if it's aggravating you, you can grab a towel, some kind of padding, and then you can just lean into it. And it's gonna put you into that right angle, and you're gonna basically be pulling your hand to your pocket or to your hip, whichever one feels a little bit more comfortable and has, you could play around with it, which one you're going to connect with better, right? So, and by doing that too, when you're coming up into your pocket, you're taking less into your hip, less into your arms, so biceps and triceps, because you can almost keep your elbow hinged. So when you finish the move, you kind of want to be at a 90-degree angle when you finish the move. So this is kind of how it's going to look, you know. So and we're going to end up going through the weights like this. I got 35 pounds here, like 28, 20, 18, 15, 10. Because it's a century set, I'm going to try to just blast out as many of them I can in the highest weight possible. Once I fail to do it, I'm going to just drop weight down. It's going to be basically a century drop set. Kind of an interesting concept. I'm going to grab a 50 pound band here. And I kind of like doing this with not with the handle all the time. This kind of just gives you a different connection in with your forearm with it. And you're kind of just waking up all the muscles and slightly pre-exhausting everything too, right? And this kind of helps wake up the rotator cuff going into the shoulder a little bit. It's not, the 50 pounds on this isn't that bad. Like, I can barely feel it. Like, I could feel it a little bit on this shoulder because this is the one that popped. But definitely could feel it in the rotator cuff, but everything got hyperextended for just a brief moment, and I know it. That's what it is. Because, like, none of the muscle fibers, like, hurt. You know what I'm saying? It just aches. It like, from from where the tendons are. So, I kind of extended a little bit here. Doing these exercises here will actually help shorten the muscle fiber back. Oh, that was a good one. So doing some like T's and Y's is what you just saw me doing there. That just kind of helps just wake up all the back muscles, gets a little bit of blood flowing back there. Just kind of getting that pre-workout going. Like as soon as I do that, like I can already feel that my shoulder just feels a little bit better, just like that. So if you got fucked up shoulders like me, this doing this will greatly improve what you're doing. Oh, all the mess with Genesis and Gemini. Oh shit. Crypto Craig, give me some links for that. Seriously, DM me in Discord if you got any links to some of these articles. I tend to not look at the market stuff until after I get done with my workout. So yeah, give me some if you can. Give me some links and DM me in Discord with the links in so that I can check this stuff out. You got my attention on that one. Genesis and Gemini. So there's some fucking turmoil going on with the Winklevoss twins now. Ah, that felt wonderful. Oh man, my back just popped. Oh, that felt good. Oh, woo. All right. Now, if you got problems with your forearms, um, it might be nicer to drop your weight down. Don't go for your max, but if you're dropping your weight down and it's easy, just slow your movement down, and that'll compensate for that. Um, but if you got the bigger weight and your back can handle it, but your forearms you can't hold on to it, you might want to invest into a strap that helps you hold on. So you take a lot of the stress off of it, and it supports it still above your hand, but it takes a lot of the forearm strength grip needed to require to lift some of this weight away from, you can just concentrate on the movement instead of, oh my God, I'm going to drop this weight on my foot on the next rep, that I do. So if you're worried about that, for sure, make the investment. You can either make the investment onto getting a strap that'll help you hold heavier weight. If you're a bodybuilder, if you're going into the range of bodybuilding, I would definitely recommend 100% to go down and just grab yourself one. And and like go to like a sports shop that does sell equipment and check out the straps that they've got there and see which grip style you like. Do you like the ones that have like a little band that holds around? Do you like the one that has a little grip hook that you just put your hands under? I mean, there's different styles of wrist straps. So don't get the one that you just see, your favorite bodybuilder utilizing. It might be a bad experience for you. So definitely just go down to your local sports place where you can get all your equipment and check out, see if they've got a variation of them, or just go to one of the bodybuilding gyms and just like ask some of the people that are there. Be like, okay, what's the difference on these straps? I want to get some, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the one that's the most comfortable for me to utilize as a tool while I'm working out. Definitely well worth doing the research on. Otherwise, in your free time, you could sit there while you're watching TV, while you're watching YouTube or something like that, and you can literally just sit there and take a weight and roll it into your fingertips. And just rolling the weight and then curling it with just your forearm. And you can sit there and do it the pronated and supinated grips and work on the top this way. And then like this, you let it roll. You let it roll into your fingertips and it puts a nice stretch into everything into your forearm, and then you roll it up. And you get more of a full range on it. These are simple exercises that you can do. You can either get like a tennis ball. You can sit there and just figure out how you want to do it. Like I know guys that sit there and do it with a bucket of sand, and they just jab their hand into the sand and grab it, and bring their hand back out and do it again. It just whatever connects with you the best. I usually just sit here for like 20, 30, sometimes 40 minutes just working out on the forearm. Pulling your pud is not enough of a workout. I'm just saying. And you usually only do that for like with one hand for what? We're talking about you guys. It's what, 10 seconds? Come on. That's not enough of a workout. I'm just playing. Just playing. I'm just playing. Just playing. So let's get into this. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, halfway. Fucking halfway. Oh my God. Gotta do this 2 more times. Oh, I do this more than that. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Whew. Ah, Century row on each arm. Oh, that's brutal. Ah. Oh my god, and he wants me to go right into fucking bent over rows. Something I could do 20 reps with. Pause, take 3 breaths, and do it again. Just under 20 pounds. Yeah. All right. Let's try that again. So, all right. Oh, what I'm not going to be happy about is doing deadlifts. Oh, I don't want to do deadlifts. I don't. For one, I got to modify my deadlifts. I basically got to put my hands on my shins and just stand up with it and set back down, which is fine, but you know, it's a little different if I can get a little wider stance and I can let the bar actually drag on my shins just a little bit. It keeps you in a different form. So my form might not be perfect, but when you're doing your deadlifts, as long as you remember to drive through your heels, you're good. I mean, that's basically all you need to make sure you're doing is just drive through your heels on your deadlift and then finish the movement off in your glutes. So you're basically going to be locking out with your glutes and then coming back down. So that's basically how you're supposed to. Because, like, if you try to do it and you're finishing off by arching your back, you're going to blow out your back. I'm just saying, you're going to fucking do that and you're going to call an ambulance. Even doing reverse rows like this, you can blow out your back. So basically, don't let your back, when you're doing your bent over rows, don't let your back arch forward. Try to keep your back in a more neutral position and hinge. Bend over by the hip, but keep your back in alignment. Like the small of your back usually has a real small little slight arch in it. Keep the arch, guys. Oh, that felt good. I didn't even know I had to pop my back. I was just kind of stretching out here. Ugh. All right. Make sure you're nice and limber while doing this. You'll thank yourself later, guys. So let's get into it. Woo! Not proving to you guys that you can do all these workouts with like next to no weights. You don't need to spend $1 million in fucking weights. Just get what it takes to make you do what you need to do. Let's do this. So I'm going to try to keep a little bit of a wider grip. So I'm going to try to keep the inner plate on the outside of my legs, and then I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to try to. That's famous last words, as they say, right? Or actually, no. I'll just let the weight right about the middle of my leg. Yes. Oh, wow. That one really got me. Woo. That gets you on the rear delt going into definitely into the rhomboid. So the back side of your shoulder transferring into the top side of your back here, which is going right into your rhomboid. Woo. That was crazy. It's hydration, hydration. Feel like I should be able to do more than what's there. All right, so basically what I just did here is you're wanting about that. You should be able to deadlift about 20% of your body weight. For me, I'm a little over 200 pounds, so it should be a little over 40 pounds worth of weight, right? So this each bar, you're looking at about 48 pounds per bar. I should be able to deadlift this 30 times for 2 sets. It should suck too. It really should. Again, when you're doing it, try not to like just throw your back into it. Throwing your back into it, you're going to blow out your lower back. That's the last thing you want to do. You should be like trying to finish off in your hips, which is basically you're squeezing your glutes to finish off the movement. Okay, so you're picking with your quads, and then finishing through your glutes. Man, a little bit of hydration goes a long way. Come on. Yeah. Oh, my quads are on fire. Oh my god, my quads are on fire. Holy shit. Oh my god. These are the worst quads. This is like a pretty good quad fire. If you guys want to make it a little bit more difficult, you can sit there and step on like a little weight. It'll rock your foot forward, and it'll make you drive through your hips. Drive into your hips a little differently. You can always change up your stuff, guys. Oh my God. Like, what's nice about squats is that all you gotta do is be able to grab it. Your legs will just mechanically take over. Keep everything in the legs. Deadlifts is just finish it. Your quads pick it, and your glutes finish it. It's basically you're simulating a loaded stand up from a seated position. It's basically what you're doing. You're loading it up and isolating it to every core motion that you need. Another 30. Another freaking 30 of these, dude. This weight is pretty grueling, actually. And I think I'm gonna do this one to failure. I think that's gonna be my. I want to do it to where I just cannot stand back up with the weight in my hand. Oh. Let's see. Ah, all right. Oh my gosh. But my glutes hurt. Oh, my glutes are on fire. Oh man, I can tell my back has a lot of blood going to it. Now, typically, I can do 35-pound shrugs, but I don't know if I can do 35-pound shrugs for 30 reps minimum. So I think I'll drop weight just a little bit here for that. Oh wow, my glutes are on fire. Oh. Ah. Again, guys, when you're doing the shrugs, you lean your head just slightly forward, and then when you're coming back like this. So you get your head out of the way by leaning it forward. So you kind of like look down a little bit. You keep yourself like up, but you look down and you're just. And this should be your motion. And then you're just picking your shoulders up and squeezing at the end. So up and squeeze. Oh, that was 30. Ah, ah. Oh, 40. I'm halfway. More. 100 shrugs, guys. Oh my god. My traps are dead right now. Holy cow. Woo! I made it, guys. Oh. Smash that lizard like button. Subscribe. Bell notification. All that good stuff, bros. Oh. Y'all fucking rock, guys. Woo! Thank you for helping me hold me accountable to me. Pretty much why I do this. Oh, definitely smash that lizardy like button, guys. Oh my god. Oh, even my thumb is like on fire. Fucking thumb going right into the forearm here. Oh, I got a muscle cut here. Holy shit. Oh man, I got sweaty again. Holy cow. That was a hell of a workout. Thank you everybody for holding me accountable to meat and all that good stuff. Hell yeah, get it. Oh my god. That was 100 shrugs at 28.5 pounds in each hand. That is more than 20% of my body weight that I was doing shrugs. Oh my god. I'm like thoroughly spent, man. I feel like I just went 12 rounds with Evander Holyfield. Oh my god. Woo! This guy's like set counts and stuff, just like, and I love how he puts it. He's like, with the one arm row with 10 on 10, 10 sets for each, 10 sets of 10 per arm. Him and his buddy was like, making a bad decision, and they figured that this was a bad decision, and he wanted to pass that bad decision down to me. It's like type of deal, you know? It's like, oh my god. So I feel that all up in my rotator cuff. all up into the delts, going across. I mean, like my whole back. I mean, it feels like my shoulders are set back right now, which is like really kind of making my my upper back going into my right shoulder feel amazing right now. This is the feeling of why I do this now. Is now that like right now my back feels amazing. It's like all the muscles are a little tighter, which is like pulling the shoulder back instead of it being always stretched out and ready to let loose. If I can get that tightness to start, really just drawing in the back and get it to where I can overload my front delts. So my anterior delts, if I can get my posterior delts better than my anterior delts, my shoulders will want to set back. If I can get my rhomboid to be a lot stronger, it will overcome the pectoral muscle and the front delts. So, I mean, this is where you see a lot of bodybuilders where their shoulders are always rounded forward. It's because they don't do enough on their back. They focus in on what they can see, and since they can't see their back, they don't know that their back's really not that strong. And that's the reason why their fucking shoulders are jacked. And they tear biceps. And I honestly think that a lot of times where you hear those horror stories of dude tore his bicep muscle, where the tendon popped. I think a lot of that has to do with where the shoulder joint is when they decided to pull the weight, right? Yeah, you can sit there and hinge a lot more on a preacher curl. I get you. But if you're on a preacher curl and let's say you can handle the weight, your the fuck I forget the muscle that goes like right here. It helps with the hinging of the elbow going into your bicep, right? If this all can handle it and it still pops your bicep tendon, a lot of times it's because your shoulder is so rounded forward that when it came up, it severed it. Or it pulled it so tight at the top that it had to let loose at the bottom that was under stress. So the weakest link's always going to let loose. So if you can get your shoulders to set back and then you get into a good preacher curl in good form, then you run less issue with it. I mean, that you can do a proper preacher curl. It's just, again, making sure you got proper joint health that will allow for proper mobility. So if you guys are moving around and stuff and you can hear or feel clicking in your shoulder when you lift your hand up, it's because your shoulder is actually rounded forward and there's a tendon right here. And as you move up, you feel it pop around the whole shoulder mechanism and go back into place as you extend up. So if you guys can sit there, work on them back muscles, you can easily fix this within a few months. It doesn't matter how, even if you're overweight, you can refix your posture and still be overweight. It's just taking the time to work out those specific muscles and do it for 10 to 20 minutes a day, every day. And you don't have to do big weight. You're just talking about reconditioning that muscle to overcome the muscle that you have up in the front. And the more you can do that, the easier moving around will be for you overall. And a lot of times, as soon as you get to that point where it doesn't kill you to fucking move around and stuff, that's usually where people start becoming a little bit more active because they're like, oh yeah, I'd love to do that. That'd be really cool. And I know I can handle it. So you end up going out there and doing it. So, get out there, get after it, get swole, everybody. Definitely smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Share this out on your favorite social media for anybody who, like myself, just needs that little kick in the pants for a little motivation. Bring them here, guys. And if you guys are looking for all those crypto updates, definitely stay tuned this afternoon, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I will be talking about all those financial goodness. There's a lot of them. I mean, this week is just filled with like one headline story, and we all know what that is. But there seems to be just more and more market meltdown going on day by day. It looks like not everything was all peachy dory like everybody was thinking. So, were some of these naysayers saying that Bitcoin was a Ponzi scheme? Is that going to be turning out to be true? We don't know. It looks like a lot of the big major players are, for whatever reason, are getting by their own doing, are flushing themselves out of the market. I don't think it's a Ponzi, but man, I see big players doing stupid things because they think they can get away with it. We'll dig into more of this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if that's what you guys want to check out, I will be here, be there, or be square, guys. And with that, everybody, definitely drop FAs in the Chizzity chats. Hit that like button. There's a couple of you guys in here. I only see the like button hit one time, guys. Come on, smash that Lizzity like button, everybody. FA in the Chizzity chat, because all of you are rated F for fucking awesome. Yo! And with that being said, guys, get after it, get swole, and keep building. Yo! Peace out. Stay savage. Yeah.